Hello, guys. Welcome to Workouts for Older Men. We'll be starting here in a moment. When you come on, say hello. You can start saying hello. Tell me where you're watching me from, how old you are. Also, get your question ready. I got a short message for you here today. I want to answer any questions you might have. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I am Skip LaCour. So glad you're joining me. Hey, thank you so much for visiting my social media platforms. I want to come to you every single day with the information, the inspiration to take your body, your life, your habits, your thinking patterns to the next level. We become what we think about most through my post here on the social media platform. Make sure you're on all my social media platforms. Visit my skiplacour.com website often, right? Some of the most of your questions will be answered. Some videos that I prepared 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. Workouts, nutrition, putting it all together with successful habits, mindset, motivation. It's all there on skiplacour.com. Also, always use the comment section. Get a hold of me. I make myself available. You can find my cell phone number all over every single post in the post to this video to contact me if you're interested in taking all of this to the next level. Listen to the Workouts for Older Men podcast on your favorite podcast platform. Right. Again, I'm so glad you are here. Post your questions down in the comment section. Tell me what you're finding most valuable about the time that you spend here. A lot of guys, I appreciate all the energy you're giving back, showing your appreciation for what I do, coming with these live, but also all the posts that I do all throughout the day. Again, mindset, I really believe is the most important part of this. If you really think about it, sure, you want to look better in the mirror. You want to take your workouts to a higher level of understanding and execution and standards. Same thing with your diet, right? You want to look better in the mirror. You want to have more energy. You want to live a long, healthy life. But why are we doing this? To feel better, right? More confidence, more certainty, take on life's challenges. I always say life is not for the faint of heart. You know that, especially making it this far, accomplishing the things that you've done. But we just got to continually nourish ourselves with the information, the motivation, the mindset, the mental toughness we need, even at our age, even what we've accomplished in the past, right? Got to wake up every single morning with our game face on. I want to help you do that. I want to continue going uh, through this journey with you. All right. One thing that I doing this for 36 years. If you happen to be new, my name is Skip LaCour. Uh, I've been doing this for 36 years. I'm a former six-time national champion, drug-free bodybuilder. I retired from that 20 years ago. So now what my life is and my mission is to help older men with busy, productive lives simplify this process. There's so much information out here. I don't think I have to tell you this. One thing that's amazing is I can just come to my home office here, turn on my equipment, and I can connect with passionate gentlemen just like you from all over the world. That's the great thing about it. Hopefully, you're getting something out of my videos, my live videos, my produced videos, my post. All right, and again, thank you so much for the appreciation that you send back for the effort that I put in, and that it's helping. All right, that's the great thing about it. The challenging thing about it is, listen, I've been doing this for 36 years. Just telling at football practice, one of the younger guys who, when he was 19 years old, that's when I was in my heyday in bodybuilding, right? One of the dads of one of the one of my son's teammates on football, and who fought, back in the day, right? So I've been doing this a long time. Been posting a lot of videos, VHS tapes, DVDs, books, ebooks, articles in the Muscle magazines. Had built my first website back in 1994. This is the most inefficient way to learn. Whether it's my videos or every social media, it just has you inundated. And once these algorithms know that you're interested in fitness, they're just going to pound, 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 pound more and more videos to you. Now you think more is better. right? Well, just like in the gym, more isn't better, better is better, right? There's so much information out here. You are at such a disadvantage. So if you're getting more and more confused, uh, every video you watch, you're not alone. It's not your fault. This is the most inefficient way to learn. All right, is scrolling through, right? Let me just tell you something about human beings, and I'm no different, and you're probably no different either, is that we all want to be special, unique, and different. We all want to put our certain brand, and we don't want to be just a brick in the wall, dust in the wind, right? Sometimes that need to be different, it supersedes what our intention is. So we can be out here to help you, right? But our own need to be special, unique, and different. Because look, from this point of view, if I don't do something special, unique, and different, you're never going to watch this video, right? So what happens is all the information, I would say 95% of the information that you hear, especially what's enthusiastic, what grabs your attention, what's new and different, it's not fitness strategies that matter, but they are interesting. They are different. They grab your attention. So with everyone searching to be special and different, and you're scrolling through, right? It's caught, the algorithm has caught you. You're being bombarded with things that are interesting, maybe science backed, right? But it's that person's specialty, and a lot of opinions are being brought in that real, and even if the opinion was right, it doesn't matter. It's not going to make a difference in the organizing principles of what you need to, with your busy life, to just get in there, work out 45 minutes 3 or 4 days a week, eat the way that you should, enjoy some meals with your family, right? Live a normal life, not an obsessed bodybuilder, obsessed fitness expert life, right? You're not getting that information. Skip through, and even, I watch all these videos too. The stuff that matters, they're just bored, like they've said it 5,000 times. It's not even going to be said with any energy. Oh, but just move your arm here and don't do this and don't do that. That's what's making the impression, right? And not the things that matter, because even when it's talked about, it's boring as heck, right? So this is the most inefficient way to learn, right? Even though I appreciate it has you here today, even entertaining what I have to say. I've got a better way, all right? I've decided that. And you see, like I'll do videos, right? Do a lot of live videos, right? I love connecting with you, right? Hoping that it's going to make a difference, right? What happens is, like, we kind of have this point of view of how it works, how it doesn't work, what our body needs. I can give you the exact information. Men that pay thousands of dollars for coaching for, we can interact. I can tell you exactly what you need, but you're not in a position to learn. It's just going to go one ear and out the other, because I wasn't able to talk to you directly to convince you, persuade you, and check for clarity. Right. And then that one key piece of information, that would take you to the next level. Now that you trust me, I told to you, but it didn't make an impact. You didn't think it applied to you. Now, when you hear that for the next 82 times, whoever you hear it from, you've already deleted it. You already don't think it applies to you. There are so many basic things that you guys just aren't doing, that you hear, but you think you're doing it. And it makes all the difference in the world, right? So once you've rejected it, right, every time you hear it, you're going to gloss over. So if you think you're working hard, you're not getting the result, there's probably some basic organizing principles that aren't catching your attention, and nobody's convinced you of it. So what I've said, I'd rather spend 15 minutes talking to you directly, where I know in 15 minutes I can explain what I can do for you in 15 minutes. I'd rather talk to 4 men for 15 minutes and spend an hour a day helping 4 men, because actually creating changes in an hour, right? Because in 10 days, I know that I've changed the direction of 40 men, right? 10 hours, 4 men, an hour a day, 15 minutes each, at least 40 by 40 by 40 by 40, right? 400 men in, right, in 100 days. That's going to make a difference, rather than all this video, hello, 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 this and that. I'll continue to do that, right? But I'd rather be more efficient. So I want to do that for you is is a is a process. And I do this, right? And a lot of men have reached out, but I'm just so convinced that a lot of this is a waste of time. If you're confused by all this information, even when it's going right, you're confused. It's not your fault. It's This is just the most inefficient way to learn, right? So if you've been experiencing that information overload, uncertainty, but you're doing your best to watch all these things, you're not alone, right? So this is what I want you to do. All right. I've already been doing this too. All right. First thing that I want you to do is text me. All right. That's my personal cell phone. Text me, just introduce yourself. Tell me you saw me on LinkedIn or YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is. Text me and text me a picture. Whatever you feel comfortable with is fine. Right. You don't have to take your shirt off. You can just do it with your whatever you have. Right. Then the second step is you go to my website, go to talkwithskip.com. All right. That's step 2, and fill out the questionnaire. Right. What this questionnaire is going to do is get you focused on what your biggest challenge is, what you've done in the past, why you don't think it's working. You give me your height and weight. All right. And those type of information. These questions give me, you really focus on what it is, your challenge is. To get what you want, you have to know what you want. So taking the time to fill out this questionnaire, every single question. All right. You're going to submit that to me. You'll get a copy. I'll get a copy. So now you've texted me, shown me some initiative. You sent me a picture. You fill out this questionnaire, and I will reach out to you. And I'll tell you what I'll do in 15 minutes. All right. Number one, it'd be nice, connecting with you. You've been watching my videos, absorbing this information. So we're going to talk about what you believe your number one challenge is. You're going to explain to me, well, you may not be motivated to do what you know. Maybe we need to talk about motivation, but what do you think you need to do to tackle this challenge, right? You don't need a seminar from square one, right? I need to meet you where you are in your understanding of what it takes with your workouts, with your eating, how to lose that body fat, how to build that muscle, how to get more motivated, whatever your biggest challenge is. What do you think you need to do, right? Again, there's no sense dismantling starting from the very beginning when you're already along in the process. I will help you validate what you are doing right. Right. So if you're doing it right, but you're uncertain, you will actually be speaking to me. I will validate what you're doing right. Many times you might have to just make slight adjustments, maybe major adjustments, whatever it is. I'll tell you the adjustments that you need to make. All right. And to go forward. The most important part of all this is, what should you expect in what time frame? A lot of men are working hard. They're doing a lot of things right. Okay. But the challenge is they expect too much too soon. That's not how the body works. No, I don't care how ambitious it is. I don't care what you've heard in the past. Ridiculous claims. If you just do this or just do that, you're going to, I don't know, gain 2 pounds of muscle in a month, let alone a week. Just ridiculous claims. So you can be doing everything right, but because of what you expect to happen in what time frame, it's not going to work. All right. So I'll help you understand what the body does down the road, what time frame it's going to take, right? This is not unique to you. It's only new to you, right? I've helped out thousands of men through this one-on-one coaching, all right? So just knowing that you're not alone, and 15 minutes, that's what I can do in 15 minutes. I'll be more than happy to do that for me. You show that initiative. You text me your picture, you fill out that questionnaire, right? And I'll reach out to you. Like I said, I'd rather do that for 4 men for 15 minutes, spend an hour, and change 4 men's life every single day for the next 10 days, those 40 men for the next 100 days, 400 men, right? Real change. And I'll save you hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of watching not only all of these videos that are just confusing you more. Again, it's not your fault. It's not your fault if you're so confused, taking more information, think you're doing it right, not getting the results. Just the most inefficient way to learn. Inefficient way to learn. All right. Kirk Moore says, I'll be downloading your new audiobook on Friday. Awesome, sir. Gives me a great segue, Kirk, to talk about my audiobook. Thank you for that opportunity. All right. So, I talk about how, can you imagine, if this is important to you, if you could climb inside my mind with all of my experience, not what I've done over 36 years, right? but all the men who I've helped, because all the questions and the challenges you're going, all the confusion, I've helped a lot of men through that, right? There are certain organizing principles when it comes to all of this that are so unique to men, the challenges that they face. Even to get going in the right direction, I've discovered through one-on-one explaining it to one person at a time for years, thousands of hours, right? There's certain 5 shifts that you need to make when it comes to training and eating if you're going to make this work. Now, when I work with men with one-on-one coaching, I mean, I find the workout plan for them and their goals, their timeframes, right? That's what makes it individual. Also, an eating plan that they understand. There's a lot of different eating plans. Which one is right for you? Those are the things that are specific. But there's certain organizing principles that you have to understand that makes this make sense for you, so you can move forward with certainty and confidence. There's 5 mental shifts on the way you look at working out and eating that you must have. And it's the foundation to all the men who I've coached and I've led to make the transformation, not just in their body, not just building muscle, losing body fat, learning how to train, learning how to eat, right? But work it into their lifestyle so they have it for the rest of their life. So this isn't such a painful, confusing process. They just know what to do and then they do it, right? But one by one, I've explained these 5 shifts that you need, right? And that's what's in my audiobook, Age Optimization System, 5 shifts to build more muscle, lose body fat, and for optimal health, fitness, and longevity, right? I'm using all of these years, narrowing it down in a very effective and efficient use of your time, because you listen to this over and over again. It's the foundation to everything that you do. Go to ageoptimizationsystem.com. You can also click that link. Right? It's a great foundation. All right. So I've got so many ways that I want to help you do this. I know how important it is to you. And you might think, oh, this, internet's so great. So it has so much information. Only if you funnel down. And now I've explained to you the challenge, how it's not your fault, how most of the information is attention seeking. I get it, right? If the influencer, the coach, doesn't get attention, doesn't matter what they say, right? So in this effort to grab attention, most of the stuff is exciting, new, different, right? But it's not helpful. The basic organizing principles that you need are boring, right? So even if they were to gloss over it, you got to be in a calorie deficit, right? Man, it's the most important thing. They got to go into that deeper, but their brains gloss over. Your brains gloss over because you heard it a million times, but it's exactly what you need. This is just the most inefficient way to learn. So it's not your fault. You're not alone. And I want to do something to actually help you. If you've been around, if you've been watching me for years, all right, I've always been doing things a little different, right? Because I'm just inundated. This is what I do. I talk to men like you. There are better solutions. May not be conventional. It may not be what everybody else is doing, but many times the solutions they don't come from what everybody is doing. So reach out, take action now. I'm here to help you. Many different ways to help you. Reach out, text me your picture, fill out that questionnaire. I'll spend 15 minutes, set you straight. All right. Get the audiobook, Age Optimization System, 5 Shifts to Build More Muscle, Lose More Body Fat, and for optimum health, fitness, and longevity. Best $24.99 that you can invest in yourself. All right. All right. I will not let you down. All right. There's an offer at the end of the audio that, I'm not making too public, because when that happens, it's going to fill up my schedule so quickly that I'll have to stop selling it, but that would be a good place to be. But let me just tell you, there's a $200 value at the end of your $24.99 investment of this audio book that just makes it 10 times the value. All right. So that's going to do it for this Workouts for Older Men Live. Let's take on the day with a sense of urgency. We have to when we're a little bit older. We've got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Have a great day.